let's blow this wiener.
Speak for yourself, man.
I'm speaking for all of us. Get off the show if you don't want to blow one. Welcome back to the Open Mic Podcast. With me, as always, Jason.
Hey.
And this week, good friend, we got Michael Martin, a.k.a. Quentin J, a.k.a. Bushmaster J. You didn't think I remember that one, did you? That's, I don't know what that is. Do you still use Bushmaster J or no?
No.
No? Just Quentin J?
Yeah.
Could somebody use Bushmaster J, or would you not allow it?
That could be a new character. We'll talk about
All right.
that.
Okay.
10%.
Yeah. Thanks for coming out, dude. Wanted to have you on. Also, I want to say thanks. He was actually one of the only ones that came when I was in the hospital and spent some time and stuff. So I appreciate that, hanging out. I never did read the Rodney Dangerfield book. Sorry, I don't. I love Rodney Dangerfield. I hate reading. I don't even know if I can read at this point.
I haven't finished, so.
What if it was an audiobook narrated by Rodney Dangerfield?
Possibly. I probably would. I would have listened to it in pieces. But yeah,
Hey, you fucking prick!
keep going. That's a pretty good impression.
That's
of him.
about all I got.
That's all you got. Do one of his jokes.
Like, I take my wife everywhere, and she comes and finds a way fucking back home.
Okay,
The fucking bitch.
The voice is good. Yeah. Oh yeah. He was
Bada bing.
synonymous for the fucking bitch. But also, congratulations, dude. You just got married a couple weeks ago,
I
right?
did.
Yeah. Tell us. I saw some of the pictures, but tell us about your wedding. Tell us how it went down.
We did the Little White Chapel with Elvis in Vegas, and my wife. She wanted to go big Vegas, and she had this sequence cocktail dress and the shoes and the diamond clutch purse, and wanted to do her hair like Priscilla.
Yeah.
So she had this huge hairdo, and we get out to get the Uber, and there's 50-mile-an-hour winds, and then we get to the chapel, and the parking was filled. He had to pull down a little bit. So she walked in. I know a lot of chicks that would freak the fuck out and start crying or something. And she looked in the mirror and she said, "My hair looks like it escaped an insane asylum," and started laughing.
Yeah.
And I said, "That's my girl."
Yeah.
The pictures are going to be perfect.
Yes.
Yes.
Because also you probably did steal her from an insane asylum.
Well, I do what I can.
Yeah.
Chicks are hard to find at my age.
Yeah. They're hard to find at any age, dude. Trust me. I can find them. I just can't get them. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of outlets to finding them too.
Yeah. They just won't let you in that input.
Yeah.
Really? Not. All right. Well, fuck you then. Anyways.
I'm just glad I don't
There's
have to
three of them, actually. Yeah.
I'm glad I don't have to do the online dating pool. Hopefully, ever again.
Yeah, I hope not either. I have a girlfriend now, and I don't. Well, I can't do Tinder. I'm banned for life. But it's not. It's not like that. I didn't do. I said I was a cam girl, and they took it serious, and they're like, "You're banned," and wouldn't respond to any emails. But I don't want to do Bumble or Hinge. There's like a million of them now. Plenty of Fish. Ugh. You remember Plenty of Fish?
Plenty of Fish was popping back in the day.
Well,
man.
yeah, it was popping. You'd be popping the zits off your dick from whoever you fuck. Did you ever do any of the online stuff?
I actually met her on Facebook online.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Okay.
I never tried that one.
It's more common
Yeah.
nowadays.
And it's free.
Yeah. Oh, Plenty of Fish was free too.
Oh, you're going to pay something, though.
So it was OK Cupid.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
But you could pay. Yeah, you could pay on. You could do the pay thing. I always forgot about OK Cupid, but every chick I ever met on there always wanted to talk forever, and then we'd never meet or do anything. And I'm like, what?
Yeah,
why do we do all this?
OK Cupid had girls that were looking to be wives. Plenty of Fish had people that wanted to fuck.
Yeah, OK Cupid was for finding a wife. Plenty of Fish was for cheating on your wife.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's a good way to put it.
oh, yeah, I know. I was there.
You just did it.
Okay.
Everybody needs love.
You own that.
Everybody Wang Chung tonight. You know what I mean? Yeah. What does that mean, Wang Chung?
Get down. I think it's like, let's get down.
Is that what do you think Wang Chung means?
It was the 80s. It was a Coke reference, probably.
Yeah.
I like that better because I just think of it as like trying to hit the uvula with your cum or something.
Well, you want a Wang Chung?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I do. You want to go to the bathroom? We're right here.
Why aren't you speaking? Somebody Wang Chung on me. Yeah. How long have you been doing comedy?
First did comedy 98, 99 when I was living in Los Angeles. Just randomly moved back, did Backdoor in the early 2000s a few times, but started working on Quentin J in like 2013 and didn't get to where I did it regularly until 2017.
And for everyone that doesn't know, Quentin Jay's the character you do on stage, right? That's your stage persona.
Yes, sir.
It's Quentin Jay. Tell us a little bit about, if you had to write a bio for Quentin Jay, what's some of the, like, where he's from and all that?
He's from a little town called Taco, Texas, 50 miles south of the poverty line. He's a felon, a lover, meth addict.
Felon lover, meth addict.
Sounds like a real sweetheart.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
He's got a soft side.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the perfect person to be the hero of the story.
Yeah.
you
Is
know?
it soft side his wiener because he can't get hard from all the meth?
It comes and goes, but there are good days
Speaking of
and bad
wieners.
days. But,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, how
Can't-
often when you're married do you get laid, actually?
I don't know. I don't want to get married. I mean, I do, but I don't know. I would imagine.
You think you ever will get married?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I used to be one of those guys like, I'm never getting married, but I'm lonely.
Well, you're like
I
my
get
only,
lonely.
You're like my only chance to probably be in somebody's wedding. So
Yeah,
you know,
well.
like if you're gonna get married, let's.
But what if I do the Vegas thing or something like that instead of having like a big wedding?
Still got to be a best man. Did you have a best man?
Two of my best friends were
There you
there.
go.
There you go.
See.
All right. Well, finally I can get you to Vegas because every time I pitch the idea, you're against it.
Yeah. Not a big gambler.
Who said anything about gambling? There's hookers and
Not a
free
big
alcohol.
hooker fucker. I know, despite the stories that we may have heard.
Who said
but,
they're gonna?
you know.
I just want to talk to them. I just need some help. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cheap as fuck to get married in Vegas, though, and they make it extremely easy.
How much was it? Just out of curiosity.
License was $100, and we got Little Whitechapel. Elvis was an extra $3, but $450, $100 tip, $550. So you got
What?
$650 round
Not
trip.
bad.
I might say.
Minus the rings, but
Yeah, of
we
course.
just
No,
got
the
little
service.
bands for now. Yeah.
Yes.
I might save up and trick my girlfriend and just fucking blindfold her. Oh, we're going on a special trip.
What are the
Just
rules
do it.
for annulment? Isn't it a period of time before you like?
I think it's 24, 48 hours, some bullshit.
And then
but
it's annulled,
I
you can
probably
annul?
learned that in a movie. So it's
Yeah,
not-
so it
Try-
might be a week. It might be 5 days. Might
Well,
be.
no, what he's asking is, does it have to be within 24 to 48 hours you can get it annulled?
Yeah, that's what he's
Or-
saying. That's
Yeah.
what we're saying. We don't,
Okay.
It might be something like that. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
And it might be different in different states, actually, also. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Cool. That's all I got. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. You look at me like I had more. I got nothing.
Well, I've only been married once. I'll probably never have it annulled because I'm like 13 years in now. And then you're the only person left that might be able to be fortunate enough to have an annulment.
Yeah. Well,
You never know.
who knows? I most things I do end. So
It's a life event.
we'll see.
I don't know.
Hopefully not, but you know.
Happy
maybe.
annulment, right? Do you have a card? Is there a card for happy annulment?
I'm sure you can make one. I don't know. There should be. So yeah, let's move on. Before we do, are you ready to doo-doo caca pee-pee with us?
Fucking A.
Let's do it.
I feel
Fucking A
weird.
till
I
some
feel
poo-poo
weird
falls
now.
out. Yeah, it's it's definitely awkward. I feel like this is our NPR version. Let's doo-doo caca pee-pee.
We're using our inside voices as we speak on the
Let's be
microphones.
Very calm.
Very soothing.
If you had to eat an ounce of bugs, which bug would you choose?
Crickets.
An OZ of bugs. Yeah, I would go crickets.
I feel like crickets seem like the less gross option, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do cockroaches. I'm not gonna do roaches. I'm not gonna do even grasshoppers. Just seem gross to me.
So I've tasted grasshoppers and praying mantises. They taste like grass, heavy grass flavor. I don't know. Is one of them just like an ounce? Probably. That grass flavor was really bad.
No, I feel like dried up bugs. I think it's like a.
Oh, yeah.
I
Oh,
imagine
who
like
said
an
they dried
ounce.
up?
What an ounce of weed.
Who said they dried up?
Ooh.
I didn't say dried up in the question. Should I reread it? I didn't
Well, an
say-
ounce is 28 grams, and I feel like one cricket is maybe a gram. So I feel like it's like looking at a bag of
You're looking
weed,
at
like an
4
ounce of
fingers,
weed.
5
Yeah,
fingers.
yeah, 5 fingers of crickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some Glenlivet. Let's go. What would you pick?
Well, so it wouldn't be the praying mantises or the grasshoppers because I don't want that grassy flavor. I thought crickets, but it also feels like crickets is just, I don't know, not creative enough. And aren't grubs? People survive off eating grubs.
They're filled with slime. It
Why-
seems
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
So I looked
Yeah.
up what they tasted like. Supposedly it tastes like steak fat.
I might be into that.
Supposedly.
Yeah, that's my
Supposedly.
favorite part.
How about mealworms? Isn't that the main ingredient in Wendy's burgers?
I don't know, but if it tastes
Might
like
as
a
well be- It's supposed to
baconator,
taste.
yeah. But also, if it tastes like grass, that means it just tastes like cilantro. which I thought you would be into that.
You know, I don't like just cilantro. I like cilantro
yeah,
and onions on something, or I like cilantro in an avocado or pico or something like that.
Is it more St. Augustine?
I haven't had St. Augustine grass. I haven't had the benefit.
It's crabgrass.
I've tasted
It
rye.
tastes like
I've tasted
crabgrass.
some rye, some summer rye, and lemongrass is good actually too.
Jason's
with
ate-
carpaccio.
How do you know? You've eaten lemongrass? Or
Yeah,
don't they?
actually, lemongrass
They
is
make
really good with
drinks, yeah.
carpaccio. It really
Yeah.
actually is. It's an Italian dish.
All right. Well, I guess I'm trash.
Sorry you didn't know that.
Yeah. What else you got?
Would you rather give up fast food or oral sex?
Fast food.
Giving or receiving oral sex?
Oh, everything with.
Either way, fast food.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd rather eat some fast pussy
Yeah. No. Well, yeah. I mean, you.
or slow pussy.
So you're not like every meal's fast food. One of those people that can't put it down.
As I've gotten older, I desire it less, but I still indulge. I had Whataburger today, so
Nice. I enjoy fast food, clearly, a lot. But I like eating pussy more, and I like getting head more than a fucking
Absolutely.
McDouble.
Absolutely.
I don't know. It's like if you eat a McDouble from McDonald's, when I eat one of those, it gives me the shits. But if I eat the quarter pounder or something like that, it's actual meat, I feel like, and it doesn't fuck my stomach up.
I
notice
prefer
that?
to just buy the food and make it myself because it's kind of clean eating and I know where it's coming from. It doesn't have whatever the bullshit is in it, and I still have diarrhea no matter what. I mean, it happens.
We're always in a 48-hour diarrhea window. I'd rather cook too, though, because then you can make it better. I don't know. That's gay. Anyways, we're
Okay.
gay. Let's move on.
Would you rather play poop dodgeball? First of all, I'm sure I don't have to elaborate what poop dodgeball is.
The ball is poop.
Okay.
I've been in the pit.
Yeah.
Or run a marathon while spectators are peeing at you.
Ooh.
Peeing at you because the streets are fucking wide. You can just run down the middle unless they got some.
It's a narrow
strong
path that got you
prostates.
boxed in. For the sake of this, I would
Bridges,
imagine.
viaducts, overpasses.
I don't know, because I might do the poop dodgeball just so I don't have to run. I don't want to.
My cardio's a little low.
Yeah, I'm still building my endurance up. I feel like after about maybe if I could even make it a quarter mile, I'm gonna have to stop and I'm just gonna be soaked with piss.
Because you're going to be resting on like
Yeah,
no, stop. Don't. No, hold on.
and when you
Don't
breathe,
piss on me.
And when you breathe in, you're breathing in piss. The piss is
Not a fan of water sports.
Yeah, I like water sports.
Piss play is not on the agenda for me as a.
I mean, I like making
Unless
a
you're
chick
wearing a
squirt,
marathon.
but it tastes like piss,
Yeah.
which is fine. I mean, whatever.
Well, that's
It's
your
still hot.
interpretation of what piss
It's
tastes
still-
like.
I know what piss tastes like, pal. Okay, I know what the fuck piss tastes like. All
It's
right,
another
guy.
Florida story.
Yeah, I got plenty of those Florida
Yeah.
stories. Yeah, didn't even have to go to Florida for that one though. Homegrown Texas
Well,
beef.
I've got to say, I mean, if anybody's been with a woman before and they might have been fresh off the toilet sometimes, then, fucking
Takes a little piece.
seed
It
of
happens.
mouth. You
It's
go
there.
seed of
It's
mouth.
there.
Everybody's got a
happens.
little
It's there.
flavor of it.
It has seed of mouth.
Cunt to mouth.
I knew what it was, but I wanted to see if I was gonna have to work to make you say it. Good for you. You said
That's
it. You
it,
said
man.
Well, don't worry, I did the non-ringworm side. Yeah, that's. If you've eaten pussy, I feel like you've tasted a little bit of pee, whether you recognize it or not. It's life, man. It's fine. Pee, poo,
The
whatever.
salt on the rim
Yeah.
of it. Yeah, just like.
You go
Yeah.
further south, you're in the same position.
Yeah.
It's true.
Just
I'm,
a
I'm
different
not into
substance.
like piss or poo poo play, but I will eat some ass. I'll do it. I'll fucking do it.
It's low on my card of expectation, but
That's your Joker card.
yeah, I mean, I guess it could be.
Yeah, it's my
It's the
ace in
last
the
frontier,
hole.
man.
Well, because it's a TBD scenario. It just depends on. It's not. You can't plan for the fucking an ass eat. It just has to like.
It's organic.
She can plan for it. She
You
can watch
you
that
hope she
motherfucker.
plans
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
it,
I hope she does.
and that's where the TBD comes in. Is
Yeah.
if she did or didn't.
TBL, to be licked. Yeah, I'll eat some ass, but you can't just go out eating ass. What are you doing to yourself?
No,
It's-
yeah.
yeah. I mean,
You gotta study whose ass you're licking first. Let me see how you eat a little
Let's be
bit.
honest.
Let's go on a couple of meals together. I want to see what you consume.
have I eaten ass on the first date? Sure. Okay. I'm a human. I have flaws. Okay. Have I waited till the third date ever? No. I always go for the first date because if they don't let me eat their ass, I don't want another date. And that's just that.
If the roles were reversed, if somebody ate my ass, I don't know if I could date them again after that.
Somebody did eat your ass.
Yeah.
I was there.
holding the camera.
I don't know if you want to talk about that story, but I think it's an excellent story, and I think it's been like 40 episodes since we told it, and I'd like to hear it again. I'd like to join in on it.
Okay.
I
Not
haven't
to
heard
ask
it.
you,
I would
but-
love to hear it.
Yeah. Tell Michael about your ass getting eaten.
I feel like it was like
Mike or Michael? What do you prefer?
Either or, just don't call me late for dinner.
Johnny. Okay.
wasn't it around 4th of July or some shit like that?
I bet you saw some fireworks. I don't remember the time period. I just remember the.
I remember the
Story.
weather was nice. It was a warm night. And trampoline in the backyard. And when
setting.
online dating was new, this was a Craigslist pull-in right
Whoa,
here.
whoa,
Yeah.
that's not online
Not a
dating. That's
prostitute.
No, not this was free. This was free.
that, or she had a change of heart when she got there and decided not to charge.
Yeah, we hadn't discussed terms. I'll just put it that way. Other than just meeting up. So everything's going well and decent girl, whatever. She was kind of into like ruins and witchcraft and fucking paganism and like
So
talking
you-
about
you know
tarot
she'll fuck.
cards and shit. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, you mean she was a woman?
It was already a given that she had daddy issues and shit
Like I
that.
said, she was a woman.
And so chilling on the trampoline, fucking
Looking at the
look at the
stars.
sky. The stars are nice. Blah blah blah. Kissing this and that. One thing leads to another. Before I know it, man,
You're eating ass.
I'm getting my ass eaten
Oh.
on the trampoline. I was also like 150 pounds lighter and in great shape.
If it was
I
a
looked
story of Jason
fantastic.
eating ass, I wouldn't even want to tell about
no,
it.
of course. Yeah, let's talk about my eating ass escapades.
Wait, that was her first choice.
That was like, I think she was looking to impress me.
Now I have
She stepped up her game.
that's a weird deck of cards to deal. If that's how she
Maybe
impresses
this one
you.
will stay.
Yeah. First off, I have a question, and then I want to tell my version of the story because I feel like I can punch it up a
Well,
little.
there's just still more to it. Yeah.
But did she blow you first, or did she just like rip your pants down and bury her face?
Well,
in your
no,
ass?
no. It started off from her being like just all the way down in the genital region, and then just like flipping it over and like kind of hiking a leg up, and
She put.
going right.
So
going right
she
through
was
it, man.
strong enough to flip you over.
You're like, well, the trampoline
This
gives
was a-
you some strength. The trampoline is underestimated. I'm
I
telling
met
you.
this woman, and she was a sturdy gal. Let's just say
Okay.
you could call her a broad.
This is all lining up now.
Yeah. So you had your
have a
legs
clear
on her
picture.
shoulders. I didn't know that.
One
part.
leg. Well,
One leg?
how's she gonna get up in there? You weren't supposed to like.
I
fucking-
you could say one leg, but I just picture with both legs up on this chick's shoulder.
No, because at the same time, I was trying to be conscious of what I actually looked like if the neighbors saw me, because there's houses around us.
Yeah,
and
we
shit.
had a chain link fence.
Yeah.
You could see through it. God damn it.
Okay, if there was a
Motherfucker.
fire and you were overcome with smoke, could she carry you downstairs?
She could have drugged me.
She
For
could
sure.
have carried
She
him
could have drugged-
upstairs.
okay.
I could see her carry him upstairs.
Yeah,
I
she
could
wasn't
see it.
like girthy like a Emily or some shit like that. There was no nothing like that. She was still a lady.
She was fat.
But she eats ass.
She was fat. She was fat. And that's okay. If you think that's an insult, then you're the one shaming people.
Yeah.
Some people are fat. I'm fat. Some people are just fat.
Yeah, I
And
mean, I knew pretty instantly that we can hang out today. I'm probably not going to talk to you after this, and then that's where it just went.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think maybe she ate your ass because she was hungry?
Did she smell something good on my breath? Like I could tell this motherfucker ate some fucking ribs earlier. Man, I bet you his butt would taste so good.
I hope he didn't have asparagus with it because I'm about to find out.
Or I hope he did. What if they
Did
like
she stick a wheat thin in there or anything like that?
She definitely she
She
tested
dipped the cream cheese out of
She
his
literally
ass.
was going right to town on a dip. She was double dipping. She was double dipping the chipping.
Oh.
And
So how long did she Frito your bunghole?
man, it felt like it was about a couple of minutes. Couple
of
good-
minutes?
Yeah, a couple
That's a
minutes.
commitment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Felt good, And then I was like, all right, that's cool. Experience that. Come on back up to the front now. Let's just finish this off right
Yeah,
here.
let's make out for a bit.
No, mouths never locked again. Well, at least not until she had a drink, I think, or something like
A
that.
drink?
Yeah.
I'd give that bitch a scrub. You gotta scrub up. You better mouthwash. You gotta brush your teeth.
Yeah.
Like, I'll kiss a girl after she sucks my dick. That's fine. But I don't even want someone to eat
Like,
my
I don't
ass.
even remember if I did kiss her afterwards, and I feel like there was a whole stigma about the fact that we were like, I told you about it immediately. Remember, I came into the house and I was
I
like,
saw you. You were in the backyard. I lived
You
there.
didn't see.
I saw your leg on there, and
I was like, this bitch just licked my butt, dude.
I saw some action on the trampoline, but the only thing bouncing was his emotions. That's it.
I remember going down, I was like, hey, this chick just licked my ass, dude. She fucking ate my butt out, dude.
Yeah. No, when you told me though, I was like, I thought she was just blowing you. I mean, you told me, I was like, say what? I was like,
My fucking ass, dude.
I was like, well, I don't respect her.
But
Yeah.
a warm July night, and she chose to do
Sultry.
that. Not only chose to do it, committed to it.
It was a crispness.
She's a winner.
There was a little bit of a crispness in the air. It wasn't too warm.
It was July. It was hot as fuck. Yeah, it's
Warm
tank
enough,
top
warm
season.
enough to lick a booty.
Ain't nothing hot on a hot Texas July night than Jason's asshole.
And I gotta tell you, I have never prepared for my ass to be eaten out.
Oh no!
Ever.
Well, why
Try to
would you
not-
think of it?
Ever. I've never
Well,
prepared.
yeah, I would never. I had a girl do it to me once, and I wasn't. I didn't. I had joked around about it, and she was like, "I'm just gonna stop this joke from happening again because I'm just gonna do it."
Did you show up prepared though? At least.
No,
Yeah. No.
I mean, yeah, I was clean. That luckily that day I had been eating clean. I didn't have like ponchos or it wasn't too
Raise the
bad.
flag
But I
one
was
too
still
many
worried because
times.
it was like no warning because she was blowing me and she's getting lower and lower, and I was like, oh, she can play with the balls. Okay, cool. And then she's playing with the back of the balls, and then the ball was in her court.
and then she's doing tetherball. And she's hitting it around the
Yeah.
fucking pole.
And she's like
I'm
doing
gonna
this.
fucking get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's that girl fell in love with Jason. She
Well, yeah, because that's not where the story ends.
No.
That's where it just begins, actually.
yeah,
And
start at the ass.
this
Move on up.
this girl, like, she left like her runes or dominoes or whatever. I was just kidding about them being dominoes, but she left her runes there.
Yeah.
And
She left something behind, so she have to come back. It was
yes.
it was a
ploy,
plan. It was a
for
plan.
sure.
Yeah,
So
and a hex on you. It was supposed to like
yeah.
curse you, probably.
So she like. I forgot how everything went down, but I know that you and I went out to like go get something to eat or drink or something like that, and then we came back and she got the things and wanted to hang out, and we're like, no, we're just gonna call it a night, like we're not doing anything.
We gotta go to work or we're
yeah,
lying
whatever the
about
fuck,
something.
just to say like we're just gonna go to bed and shit, So, and then that was the end of that. I was like, wow, crazy fucking bitch. I was like, glad we got rid of her.
Yeah.
And then we like went and did something the next day.
Oh, even later than that, like
And showed back up, and her car was there in front of the house again.
yeah, just there. Just we came back and our car was just there.
I was like, "Hey, it was like a silver Mercedes?" Remember? I was like, "Is that silver Mercedes?" Or
I don't remember. I remember it was a silver car.
and we pulled up, and as soon as we pulled, like we stopped, and we're like just looking. She like fucking took off and fucking cut on the street real fast.
Yeah, well, that's even weirder if you just got out and said, "Hey, I'll stop by to see you." When you just drive off like that, it's like, all right, that's a psychopath.
I was like, and you fucked with it. You're like, dude, I think you're being stalked. And I was like, if you lick my butt, dude, it fucking makes you crazy.
You put a hex on her, put a hex on her tongue. But
So this chick, she actually ended up like several months later, she ended up like contacting me via email. Like for some reason, I had her.
so weird.
Well, because I had her blocked on everything else. Like she couldn't call me anything like that. And because I told her, I was like, you're fucking crazy. I was like, leave me alone. I was like, stop calling me, stop everything. Nothing means nothing. And then she like writes randomly. She goes, I just randomly clicked open, like I just clicked accidentally on my inbox on a message, and it opened up the original message that had the picture of you.
Yeah, the one that's buried from months of spam. Yeah, right.
Like, 'cause nobody sent that to you anytime recently, unless you
Yeah.
just, But and I was just like, and I just last time I spoke with her, I said I'll get a fucking restraining order if I have to.
No, I remember specifically he wrote back
But on this one, all I responded with was
restraining order.
restraining order.
Yeah.
She never.
Chick's great.
She disappeared. She's probably still around. She's just better at it
What
now.
if she's been stalking me this whole fucking time?
This whole time.
Still.
I got a surprise for you. Ashley, what if you came out here and just started going after your ass again?
Oh, like, let me have
There's
it
one
real
more.
quick. I love it.
One more. I was one lick away from the center of that Tootsie Pop.
Like, fuck. I took a shower after work today because I exercised. So,
Oh, well.
yeah.
So your ass is ready to be
My
eaten.
ass is super clean right
Yeah.
now. Did you want to see?
No,
Oh, okay.
I already did. You showed it to me when you got here. What where are we at on time here?
I think we're running low.
Lights on. We're good.
Okay, we're good. Yeah, let's move on. Let's get to. Did you have any more questions you want to do before we move on?
Let's see if there was. I thought I might have
a
had
good
one.
one.
Let's see. So collectively, we all said we're playing poop dodgeball just for the fuck of it. I think.
No, I said poop dodgeball. Y'all said the running marathon.
No, I'm never gonna do. I don't want people peeing on me. I'll just dodge. I'll dodge poop because I'll take my chances.
You got to hit the ball.
If
gotta
you
play
catch
till
it,
you hit
are
the
they
ball.
out?
Yeah, the dodgeball rules. Yeah, I mean, fuck it.
I was
Take a
thinking
shower
volleyball. I'm
afterwards.
so stupid. Yeah, dodgeball. I was thinking poop volleyball. Yeah.
Oh, how about this one? How about would you rather receive an open hand slap to the face, like on this like the slap show that they have on TV? Whatever.
Have you seen
know?
that?
Yeah.
Started like you're okay.
So a slap to the face like that, or a steel toe boot kick in the butt, right in the butt crack.
Right on the butt crack, like
Yes.
the tailbone. I'll take the slap. I'll
You'll
take
take-
the slap because I've been hit, and you like sometimes you miss something, you sit straight on the ground, or you off the trampoline after getting your ass eaten, you bounce right onto your ass on the ground,
Absolutely, I know how it goes.
trying to wipe her tongue out of your
do.
ass. Yeah, that hurts forever. It hurts for like
Oh,
weeks.
fucking A, dude.
Yeah.
You
no
get like a
thanks.
golf ball bruise on your fucking butt cheek, like right on the top part of it, and you're like, oh, and it's a
Yeah.
fucking purple bruise.
It
And
looks like a vestigial tail. Yeah. Have you ever seen someone with a tail?
no, never.
Have you ever seen?
It's where
like-
the coccyx grows outward.
no, on the back they have like right above their butt crack. They have just like a
It's a
skin
nub, like a nub.
And
I've
they
actually
can-
seen that in porn before.
Yeah, you can-
and wondered
you-
what
it
it
just-
was.
Like I've seen
Yeah.
a picture of it. Yeah, no, I've
Or
never seen it in
Shallow
person.
Hal. He what was his name? Jason Alexander from
Oh, yeah,
Seinfeld.
no shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
George from Seinfeld.
Yeah.
he had a tail on that. But yeah, I saw someone that had one once, and like, you want to see it? And I was like, fuck yeah, I want to see it. And they showed it to me. I
course.
was like, put that away.
How far does it protrude?
I think it depends on the person, but usually it's like a good 2-3 inches.
Like if you
shit.
touch them really low on the small of the back, you might actually feel it.
So it's
on
so high,
accident.
if you sit down, it ain't gonna fuck you up.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
It looks like they would have been a kangaroo or something. I don't know.
That's the reptile alien
Yeah,
species.
I don't like it.
What about okay? So I mean, you'd want to see it though. Somebody's like,
Oh,
"Hey, I
fucking
have
A.
one."
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
right?
yeah.
What if
yeah.
somebody's like,
I'd play ring toss with it. you
Yeah.
know?
What if someone's like, "I have 3 balls"? You want to see them?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do.
I just want to see him. I
Hell
don't,
yeah,
I
I
don't
want to see that. No, yeah, I'm not want to fondle
I
them or
just-
anything.
maybe I just bat
You
him
actually
around a
have
little bit.
3
That's how a
nuts?
sugar daddy gets you to look at his
Yeah.
junk,
I want-
y'all.
yeah,
That
they're like,
doesn't exist.
just kidding. There's only 2. Here's $100.
Well, if I'm like, are you sure? There's a third one here, dude.
Here's another $100.
I learned that when a guy said, "Hey, you want to see? I only got one," and he had testicular cancer, and the joke was on me.
He's like, "I'll pay your rent. Here you
He
go."
had, he had both balls.
He was sweet to me.
He had both balls. Did he really?
No, he only had one.
He
Oh,
legit had one.
I didn't know the
And so the next
magnitude
time, and the
of
next time he did, he's like,
testicular
"I'll pay
cancer.
your car payment." Here you go.
So,
He sends me a canned ham every Christmas.
what was the question again?
Not a fruitcake.
No,
no.
It's a ham
No.
from a fruitcake.
He's very masculine.
Hand slap to the face or steel toe kick boot in the butt.
Yeah, hand slap.
That's
I'll take the
obviously.
slap.
I'll
I
take
broke
this.
my tailbone probably 8 years ago, sliding into home playing softball, and that shit fucked me up for 3 or 4 months. So slap to the face.
I had
You'll
no
feel better
idea
in a
that
couple
that's
of
what they're
days.
calling gay sex now.
Well, you know,
I didn't know.
I was waiting for it to be like the diarrhea song sound. Like 'cause
Yeah.
it's, you slide into first and you feel something burst diarrhea. Slide into third and you lay juicy turd diarrhea. He's like, I was sliding into home and your shorts are full of
Yeah.
foam. I thought we were,
driving one to
Yeah, I
the
thought we were-
gap, dude.
I thought we were
Yeah.
gonna get a diarrhea reference.
There's
at
all
first.
kinds of softball gay sex jokes, man.
Softball lesbians
You
are
went
hot.
gay, I went diarrhea.
Gay diarrhea.
Gay
That's what we'll
diarrhea.
call this episode.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Maybe we will. I don't
Maybe.
know. Let's move on. Let's go to the open mic. If you want to, if you just want to come up here and give this a spin in either direction,
You gotta reach
let's
over
see
me.
what it lands on.
All right.
I'll
Are there
hold
any
the-
prizes involved?
No.
Yes.
No.
Laughs and Snickers.
Snickers? Do you have a Snickers?
We're all fucking
Snickers
winners.
and cheers.
Yeah, I'll hold the shaft. Give it a good hard manly spin in either direction.
We'll
Real
grab
hard.
that shaft a little
Hey, dude,
tighter there.
my thumb's
Here we
touching
go.
my other
All right,
finger.
We're good. Usually that doesn't happen. but
Yeah,
here we go.
I'm sure.
What, all 5 fingers? What
What
we
do we
got?
got? Gas station story. Give it another spin. Give it a good hard spin.
Jesus.
Just
We
'cause I
did
don't have
gas
anything.
station stories.
We had
Travis,
Grabbing my shaft now. He wants me to do
I
it
just don't
harder.
want to let go
just
of your
touch
shaft,
the tip
dude.
again.
I should have spit on it first.
What do we got?
Something you use to deliver? What? I don't. Something you used to deliver.
UPS. I'll take medieval poetry for 200.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't know what that means.
I thought there was a good one on here.
Let's just go to that one.
Flip it.
What about
is-
strange
what is-
addictions?
Okay, strange addictions.
Strange addictions.
One of my strange addictions is, and I know that I found out there's a name for it, but I can't remember it. But it's that smell right before it rains of the dirt. And it's also the same exact smell when you turn on a shitty hotel AC, like in a Motel 6.
Like mold.
It's kind of like mold, but
exactly
it's
what
not.
it
No,
is.
there's a name for it, and I can't think of the name right now. But that smell,
It's like dirt.
it smells like dirt.
a basement,
Not a basement.
water damage.
No, those are mold.
Steam.
No, it's not
They
that.
go hand in hand
It's
with all
not.
those.
They might hold hands, but they let go and
You're
become
addicted
separate
to
things.
that. Like you like it.
when
right
I
before
smell it, like right before it rains, I just can't stop. I'm like,
you like run. You're like,
yeah.
hold on, move, everyone,
Yeah.
move! I gotta go, fucking smell it.
yeah, that's what I do. It is.
It's a beautiful smell.
I think it's because my sister made me eat dirt when I was little. Maybe
Dirt is
Uh-huh.
part of the story here. You see it?
Yeah, dirt is part of my life. My life is dirt.
Okay.
Yeah. What about y'all? What do you got?
I have a strange addiction. I
You're
want
gay. I
I
get
want
it.
someone to say something to me out in public so that I can just publicly embarrass them and just be like, I don't fucking know you. Leave me alone. And say shit like that.
I do stuff like I think we do the same thing where we create arguments in our head that never happen, but we kind of secretly want them to.
Just so we're ready.
And
We're prepared.
I've had that. Like I'll see people sometimes I'm like say something, motherfuckers. I don't know why. I'm like this doesn't. This is just holding me back. I don't know why I'm doing this.
I was actually at the store this weekend, and this guy was all like, I was at Winco, so you bag your own food at Winco, and so while I was doing that, this other guy, he comes walking around, and he was like some sort of foreign dude, and he was just like something, and I was only half-ass paying attention to what he was saying, and I looked up, I go, are you talking to me? I was like, I don't even fucking know you. And like the lady that was working was this black chick that was checking people out, and like she heard over her, and she looks, and she's like. She's just going back and checking people out, and the guy just like stopped talking to me. And I was like, "Yes, score."
Yeah, people always talk to me in public too. Always, old men will come up and talk to me about the weather, God, all kinds of shit, and I'm just like, "Hey, stop."
Yeah, like an elevator, people would be like, "Yeah, something." I'd be like, "Oh, I don't believe in small talk."
Yeah,
There's
oh,
nothing worse on this earth than people that won't shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I've sworn as I grow older into an old man, I will not be that person.
I don't want that. The weather. I hate the weather conversation. I always do the same thing. If I'm being a smartass, some old man will bring up the weather, like in line at a gas station, and I always say, "Oh yeah, the sun's up there. Yeah, okay, cool. What else?
Yeah,
Is that it? Okay, thanks." What do you, just the way? Yeah, there's weather. Okay, I get it. Yeah, sometimes it's raining, sometimes it's not.
You got a good Vietnam story? No,
Yeah.
then fucking walk.
You fuck with aliens? We can talk about that.
What about at the self checkouts when people are going really slow and they just look at you and they're like, hey, "Sorry about that." And you're like, "No, you're not. But just hurry up." Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in line at Walmart recently, and this old fuck who kept getting in front of me in every part of the store I went to ended up in line in front of me, and it wasn't self-checkout.
Son of a bitch.
And he only had, like, he literally was buying 20 baby outfits, right? And then 2 other things, but he did all 3 as separate transactions. And with the baby outfits, each, instead of setting them down, let the person ring them up, he was like pulling them apart and finding the tag and then handing it to the person and just making it slow. And the lady in front of me kept looking at me and giving me that look like Jim at the office. She's like, "Meh." And finally I turned around, I was like, "Don't look at me. Stop looking at me. Go help him. Help that old fuck."
Yeah.
And the guy looked at me and goes, "Sorry." I was like, "Don't be sorry. Let him do his job. Give him the shit. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go." Everybody's looking at me like I'm the asshole, which I'm sure I am.
You totally look
I
like the
am.
asshole.
But still, I'm like,
and I do too.
I don't have time to fuck. People just want to fuck around. Like they're, I don't know. It's annoying.
I'll call a manager
Whatever.
for people. I'll
I'm
be
an
like,
old
"They
man.
need help. They need help up
I
there."
did. A lady.
They need help.
A lady was helping someone else at another register. I said,
Ma'am?
"Hey, he needs help. This old man needs help. Can you help him? Can you help him? He needs help." And she came over and helped. She's like, "Sir, here, we'll do it," and took the things from him, and it was done like that. I was like, "This is what," and I'm the asshole. Now you guys are moving through the line. I'm the jerk. Fine, whatever.
You guys should use the checkout with a person next time.
Yeah, no, it was a person.
And it
Check
was?
yeah.
Oh, shit.
And that's why I was like, just give them. He had 20 items in his hand, and he's fiddling through to find the tag for them to scan on one, and then the next one he's like flipping it, and flipping it, and flipping it, and flipping it. And I'm like, just let them do their fucking job. I get heated, man. I can't. Since I died, you think I'd be like grateful to be here, but I'm just more fucking annoyed.
Yeah.
Because I was gone and they brought me back and I didn't want to be here.
Yeah.
And I don't have this time to waste. I don't know. I get
People are
annoyed.
the worst.
They're the worst thing on the planet.
Well, literally and metaphorically.
Sure.
Okay.
What about you? Getting strange addictions?
I enjoy dogs with long ears. One that you can rub between your
Much
fingers.
thin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. It's the softest thing in the world.
That is a strange addiction. I don't
It
know,
is. It is. And I don't own a dog
reminiscently,
like
Tom
that.
Murphy
Or,
and a cigarette, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So you like to come on them? Okay.
Is it a sexual?
you
You know what addiction
You
I
get
have?
both-
We got a
Like,
jar of
dude, those
Jiffy
dogs-
hanging around. You never know what's going to happen.
Like you guys get by yourself and you go to the bathroom. You're like, long-eared dogs. Oh, look at that.
Strangely enough,
Dachshunds.
Pornhub has nothing on that, so I got to
There's different
seek other
sites.
avenues.
Talk
yes.
about a wiener dog.
Low-hanging fruit.
Yeah. Hey, the
Bada
lowest
bing.
fruit tastes the best sometimes. I have an addiction. I'm addicted to coming. I like to come. I need to come every day, whether I do it to me or someone helps me.
It's the best thing in the
I need
world.
to. I don't
I
think it's
don't
that
think-
strange. I think it's the best addiction you can have.
That's not strange. And I don't think it becomes a sexual compulsion addiction, though. It's not like, I wouldn't say you're a sex addict just because you have to come every day.
No.
Twice sometimes.
See, that's
Almost every
still
day.
not even enough. Like a sexual addiction would be like you want to fuck like every person you see all the time.
I mean,
Damn
I
near.
do. I just don't.
Oh, okay.
Because I say no.
You restrain.
And I'm in a relationship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I
Cures
can't-
insomnia.
I rate butts. I walk around looking at butts. I can't help it. It's.
I do it too, and
I can't-
I try to catch myself doing it, and not so I won't get called out. And it's just like, I mean, it's my world. It revolves around me. Your
It's
butt was
everywhere.
in
And it's
my
not
way.
like I see an ass and I'm like
yeah.
freaking out. I look at him like would, wouldn't, would,
Yeah.
would.
And I don't go like stalking around the show like, let me purposely follow this ass. No, it's just like I happen to have seen it.
Oh, I do that.
Now, are y'all into the healthy ass or the fit ass or a combination of both?
I don't discriminate asses, man.
Yes.
I like
I
all
just
of
like
them.
a
They're
good
all
ass.
beautiful in their own way.
Yeah.
No, they're not. But
Well, to an extent.
Some asses look like they had a long ass day.
yeah,
Oh,
pancake ass, mom ass, and the
Frog butt.
the jeans that girls are wearing now. That's like in like the mom jeans, but like with the rips. You just made your ass look like the side of a fucking Rubik's cube. It's just a long flat ass. I don't like it. I don't like it, and that's fine. I'm not telling you what to do. Patriarchy bullshit, whatever. Dress however, but just so you know, your ass don't look good in them. Okay,
It's like,
Am I
are
right?
you saying like the baggy ones that are like long and like, see, that's the same version of I was in the 90s when people were like, oh, but you're wearing baggy pants. Like, we can't like see what like your shape of your body looks like. It's like, that's the same thing they persecuted us kids for wearing baggy jeans in the 90s for.
Yeah, I don't know.
These were adults talking to us kids. And
Oh yeah,
when-
my
when-
dad used to beat me for wearing baggy
Yeah.
jeans, but whatever, it's fine. Fuck him.
I didn't understand
Fight
why the
the
adults
power.
wanted to see the shape of our asses though and stuff more.
Yeah,
though.
that's
Like,
creepy.
That was always a weird thing. They're like, you can't even see the shape of like your legs and all that. Like, why do you want to see my body?
Because I jack off on my
You're
break.
making me feel weird.
Yeah.
Your dungarees be a little tighter?
That's creepy. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a spin and then we'll move on. I haven't spun in a while.
What you got?
It says say something positive. That's gay.
Yeah.
We did that one. What is something that's just plain stupid?
No, how about this?
Which one?
Cartoon creepiness.
Cartoon creepiness? Well, like we're just saying.
What about fucking when you accidentally see the fucking cartoon ads when you are looking on the porn sites and it fucking shows you like Family Guy, like fucking like the whole family is fucking and shit, and it's like I don't want to see them fucking.
Who is this for? Who's asking for this?
And when you see like The Simpsons and like Bart's fucking Lisa and shit like that, and you're like, why would they fuck each other?
One,
They're related.
that's two kids. Two, that's brother and dad. It's incest. I'm not into.
They show that shit.
I don't understand. And
Now
what
the Homer and the Marge part's okay.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
always been into Lois.
yeah,
I've
Lois.
seen it. Lois is fucking hot,
Lois
dude.
is a hot cartoon lady.
The voice, take it away, but yeah.
I'm kind of into it.
Well, considering the lady who does the
but the
voice,
lady who does the
Brian's
voice.
plowing her, even better.
Yeah.
that's bestiality.
Well,
That's illegal.
Speaking of strange addictions,
Yeah, I'm not. But what bothers me in porn now, some of these animated ones, have you noticed they look like real people, and then you click on it and it's like they look like Sims characters. I'm like, you got me again. It's not hentai, but I don't know how to explain it. I'll show you. I'll send you a link later. But
I feel like I wouldn't fall for it. Be like, is that a real person or not? I feel like is it that convincing?
well, when some of them are, but also when you're like, when it's like the 8th or 9th video you're going to, and you're like, oh, nice titties, and you click
8th or
on.
9th video, dude. I'm fucking wrapping up on 1 or 2. What are you talking
That's
about,
the
man?
first 5 minutes. I'm
dude,
still.
I need to fucking get in
I'm
and out and get
looking
done with
for
my
it.
personal business, man, and be on my way.
I don't have anything else to do sometimes.
Okay, well, I'm not trying to draw it
It's
out.
self-care for me. Yeah, I want to draw it out.
I know you're like lighting candles and putting on a fucking robe with flowers and shit and good underwear.
You make
and
it sound like
stuff.
it's bad that I like myself and treat myself well sometimes.
I literally
Maybe you should take some
it's
time
like
to
if
love
it's-
yourself.
It's like when I'm about to like go and do something in like 10 minutes. Let me just fucking knock it out real fast, you know?
I do it when I have time to do it.
You
I
know-
don't right before I go somewhere.
You know what'll make the next thing that I have to go do out somewhere fucking more enjoyable? If I just nutted a fucking 5 minutes ago. So
Yeah,
let me
I
just do
smoke
that.
weed for that.
Oh, well.
Yeah, so that
That's
makes
you.
it more enjoyable for me.
Yep.
If I just nutted, then I'm just like, why am I here? I can be home. You don't get that? You don't rather be home after you nut?
No.
Oh, I would.
No.
I mean, of course, I'll
I'm
go out and
ready
do
for the
stuff.
next chapter.
To get ready when I have like an actual show. I got to nut first, so I'll jack off.
That's
for
the
that.
same thing, and then you go on to the next chapter, and then you leave and go
But
do your show.
What I'm saying is, I don't do it right before the show. I do it.
Well, you have time for the candles
Before.
and the robe and all that.
It's
the
not always
music
candles.
and
Sometimes
tantra
I use
with
electric
myself.
candles, so you
Yeah.
don't have to light them. There's no fire if you get to put them out. But I don't like how you're shaming me for treating myself well.
Slippers. He's walking around with slippers and no pants on.
And a robe. Yeah. I'll lay on the couch and jack off. I don't care. I've laid right there and jacked off.
I believe you have.
I've laid
I
right there,
know.
too.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of drugs in this room and jacked off. A lot.
With the candle wax, he's like,
Well, no, I use the tripod for that because it's got the tilt on it. So
yeah, that washer
Close it.
used to be Oxford White.
no, that washer's full of underwear I've stolen. Yeah, they're not being washed.
That used to be Oxford White.
yeah, they're fermenting right now.
from your game of poop ball earlier, right?
Yeah,
the
That's
light's
so
still on.
stupid. Just making sure. Let's move on because now it's time for some crime stories.
I was trying to fill more void in case we removed the story of the fucking
Of what?
of the butt liquor.
Oh, if you want me to take it out, just let me
Well,
know.
I think we have to edit. We have to clean it up. We gotta
Clean what
it.
up?
We just got to clean it up.
What part?
Well, I don't know. I have to listen to it back and see.
The butter, no names were involved.
Yeah, there's no names.
I don't remember her name. You said
No
a
one
fake
was
name.
hurt.
It
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
wasn't
I just,
Ashley.
yeah, I just said a name. I
Yeah.
don't know.
It definitely wasn't
Yeah.
Ashley.
If you're a large
it wasn't
Ashley,
Ashley,
And you're
Yeah.
mad because you think we're saying you ate Jason's ass. It wasn't you.
Come see us. Come
Yeah.
find us. Okay,
Come.
we'll see us. You'll see us. Okay.
She already sees us.
And Oklahoma man. No,
You want me to do it? You want me to intro it again?
9 times out of 10.
This is giving you something to do.
No, I mean I was already.
go
I was
ahead.
already. I'll do it again. Now it's time for some crime stories.
Time for crime stories, bitch. 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 Time for crime stories, bitch.
An Oklahoma man wanted to release the demons, so he killed his neighbor, cooked her heart, and tried to feed it to the family.
To his family?
It says to the family.
Okay.
You asked me this again when I read it to you earlier.
Yeah, you never told me. I'm trying to get answers.
Does that come with bread?
I would assume it's going to be a full 3 to 5 course meal. I mean,
a heart's not very big though.
I think you could stretch it in a soup, maybe.
Okay. Let's see what you got.
Grady County, Oklahoma. I don't know where that is. Anyone know?
Well, it's
Grady,
Oklahoma,
no
so
idea,
it's
yeah.
bad enough.
It's the suburbs of Texas. Okay. Oklahoma man was recently sentenced to life without parole for 3 murders. Spoiler alert, including one which investigators said that he removed the victim's heart and cooked it with potatoes for the neighbors to eat. There's the answers.
So
Potatoes, that stretches.
scallop potatoes
It's in
or
the-
au gratin mashed? What do we got?
I feel like it has to be a stew, man. It's got to be a stew.
Was
Heart
the
and
meal
potato?
hearty?
I guarantee it was.
I wish I would have thought of that one.
Potatoes and hearts.
Yeah.
It's a stew to some degree. It'll put hair on your chest, or at least split it open, one or the other. According to the authorities, Lawrence Anderson, 44, stabbed his neighbor. Her name was Andrea Blankenship. Isn't that a really common sounding name, Blankenship?
I've heard it before.
I grew up with one.
Like a Kenny Blankenship or some shit like that, right?
Robert Blankenship.
Who's your Blankenship?
Christy.
All different Blankenships.
Blankenship.
Yeah. All right. So he stabbed the Blankenship almost 40 times after breaking into her home on February 9th, 2021. Then he ripped out most of her heart along with an eye and some stomach lining.
Jesus.
This guy knew what he was fucking doing.
Fucking A.
Say that one more time.
He ripped out most of her heart along with an eye and some stomach lining.
That was a weird ingredient. Sounds like voodoo.
He was
Right.
going for specific ingredients.
It hasn't rained in 3 years.
Yeah.
Anderson went, okay, so he then went after his uncle and aunt as well as a young granddaughter. He cooked the heart at their home and then tried to make the adults that were there eat it. So he held these people, tied them up, or did some
So
shit.
they know they had to probably witness the murder, and then he.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So this is his family and her family.
I mean, you're looking at me. You're reading the story, pal. I don't know. I'm
so
confused.
Leon Pye, 67, Chaos Yates, which was a 4-year-old, they were killed. The aunt, Delcy Pye, who was 66, survived but is now blind in one eye. He pled guilty to first-degree murder along with maiming and assaulting people with a deadly weapon. He was sentenced. His sentence was commuted again to make sure. Wait, I don't know how they're wording this, but they're saying that they don't want him selling his story to the media. They're like, we don't want you writing a book about this. So they determined at this most recent thing that he went to court if he was going to be eligible to be able to like own the rights to his story or not.
The Food Network is hard up for content.
And they determined that he wasn't. But I want to see this again.
Talk about shepherd's pie.
Oh.
Okay, Andrea Blankenship, he stabbed her. He ripped out her heart, eye, stomach lining. He then went after his uncle and aunt and granddaughter. So he took this lady's body parts home.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's what it sounds like. He took it back to his family
Yes.
and tried to make them eat it.
And it sounded like he was maybe doing a voodoo ritual. Because they were like,
Yeah.
no, we don't want to do this.
But how, did
I
he
just say
tell
voodoo
them
ritual
what it
because,
was?
like, well, here's the guy.
Looks like he do some voodoo.
And I also thought it was a soup because of the way this picture was pictured right
Let me
here
see.
also as well.
Like tomato basil.
That's like the glare from the light.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a soup. It looks like a chili or a
Like
soup.
a roux, even. Do
But
you make
even
a roux?
the pot looks like in the movie Seven. Remember the one guy? Or no, it was what was the other movie with Keanu Reeves? Devil's Advocate. The guy that was doing it just looks like something a ritual to be done in.
like
that
a
pot.
cauldron.
Yeah, it
kind
looks like
of,
a
right?
cauldron, and it looks
Yeah.
rusty and old. Not like something you would make dinner in.
Yeah.
Every
Do you
night.
do red wine or a crisp white?
I think you go a port. With you do a port. I know my alcohols. You go port when you're serving heart.
Human?
Yeah, beef. Human.
I see. I do a Moscato because it's the only wine I'll drink.
So yeah, he's sentenced to life in prison, and he also can't sell his story.
That's that's a little fucked up. Not because I want him to make the money, but a lot of times people do crimes like that, and then when they sell the story, the money goes to the victims. Like I think, didn't that happen with OJ? They said any money he made from the book had to go to the family.
Yeah,
In a
to-
civil suit.
Yeah,
yeah.
and they're still getting money from him.
And if the sentence is commuted, maybe that means that he got lecture chair, but then they commuted it to life without.
Yeah, and
what it
in
sounds
the
like.
process, he can't sell his rights or his story or anything. You know what? I would just fucking get that story and fucking write fiction.
Yeah, just write fiction.
Yeah.
Just say
write
based
fiction.
on whatever.
It was a liver instead of a heart.
See, I know a lot of people are against the death penalty, and well, I get that. That's fine, whatever. What do y'all think? Should this guy just be killed? I mean, he ripped out someone's heart and eye and tried to feed it to his own family. He's fucked up. I don't think there's
yeah.
any coming back from whatever he's got or however far he's gone. Right? What do y'all think?
Death penalty.
Death penalty?
Yes, there's no point in like taxing and taking care of these people. So what you can like Arkham Asylum these motherfuckers all up like in one area, and like when something happens that if they bust out and stuff, you've got like crazy people and psychos and cannibals and all that. Like,
I didn't think about it like that. Yeah. Taxpayers,
however, I think
taxpayers paying for it.
I think
all
it's
that.
also your own fault if you have a house right next to a prison. You should expect that shit can happen.
Yeah, you shouldn't live next to a prison.
Don't live by prisons.
This is my thing. Like, I don't care, death penalty, not death penalty. But if you give him the death penalty, his suffering's like he doesn't actually pay for his crimes. He's done. Like, he's not here suffering
He's not
for
a
it
threat
anymore.
to society anymore.
True, I
either.
didn't think about it like that. Yeah. All right.
We got another one swayed.
Yep.
Pro death penalty.
Kill him. Kill.
Did
kill,
y'all know
kill,
that
kill.
people who live next to prisons are known to leave their car doors unlocked with the keys in the ignition, so that if someone breaks out, instead of coming into the home, they'll just.
I mean,
take
that
the
makes
car and
sense.
leave.
Instead of getting fucked up by some prisoner, just here, take the car. Just go ahead,
I'm
get out
literally
of here.
going to Google that later just to see
Yeah.
if that's true because I believe every fucking word you're saying about that.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
It makes sense because why would you want the hassle of somebody who literally they're escaping prison, so they'll do anything to get out of there, or they're going to tie you up and make you help them escape. Just like, hey, there's the car.
There's the car.
Maybe even leave a couple T-shirts in there for them or something. Some
nice sandwich.
Yeah, some crackers, snacks, some
Have
waters.
something ready for them. Yeah.
Yeah, a map,
Little survival kit.
Little Debbie.
a throwaway phone, all that shit.
yeah.
A flashlight. Some lube.
box.
'cause
So they don't rape. They'll fuck themselves.
yeah. And you got to leave some lube. You can't just fuck a flashlight. You'll rip your skin off.
You spit on it.
Yeah, it takes more than spit.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't have a flashlight, but
I've never seen or used one in person. I've just.
I've used one, but it
Just
wasn't
use an
mine.
empty
Nice.
Pringles can with raw liver inside.
I'd be more apt to even
Or a
do
heart.
that potentially.
So what?
Use a Pringles can and check that out, or just like get one of those tubes of ground beef and just drill out a hole in the middle of it and just use that.
Now you're talking about language.
Beef is the language of love,
Now my butt's watering.
and
You ever
that's
seen-
why we have. Hey, Ashley, can you come out here?
Ashley, come from behind the camera.
Hey-o.
Now put Jason's legs on your shoulders.
Here we go.
No, what they do with the Pringles can is they get a sponge and they shave it to the can and they cut a hole in it and then they put a
rubber glove.
a rubber glove, yeah, in it, and then you loop that up and fuck it. I don't know.
And you
Doesn't-
fuck it.
I'd rather just jack off. I don't think I need to do all that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or just find a willing participant.
or that. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
masturbate with someone
get a friend to masturbate with you, jack each other off.
like a double Dutch rudder or something
yeah,
like that.
double Dutch. Yeah,
Sexual
double Dutch
freedom.
rudder.
Man, dude,
Yeah,
those were the days.
Yeah, still could be. Still could be. All right, well, before the sign goes off, let's go ahead and get up out of here. Thanks for coming, man. Before we close out, tell people where they can find you if you have anything you want to promote, shows, social media.
The Pride of Taco, Texas, Instagram, Facebook. I don't keep up with it much. Sunday, when does this come out?
Tomorrow.
Sunday at Tulips in Fort Worth, Bed of Nails, my stepdaughter's band. Check it out.
No, we didn't. She wasn't on the show. She doesn't get a plug.
I know, but I gotta plug her. She's my
I met her the other day, though.
Yeah, no, I'm joking.
Actually, the other day, I didn't tell you this when we were doing
That's
that
a cool
show.
name, by the way.
I heard her telling somebody, she goes, yeah, Quentin J and my mom are dating. And I said, didn't they just get married? That's pretty hardcore dating. She goes, well, yeah.
They're like level up dating for sure.
Yeah. I was like, they're dating pretty hard right now, I think.
pretty legal. They're dating very legal right now. Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, you guys check him out. Check me out at the Open Mic Podcast for everything you see here. We got clips, all that on there. MIKE, that's Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Fuck Twitter. Doesn't matter. Go to my shit on Instagram at Mikey B the Comic, or same TikTok, same thing, same address. Facebook doesn't matter. You can search Mikey B the Comic, whatever. I also have a website coming out the 30th next week. Come out to Dallas Hyenas. It's a free show, so come see me. Come buy some of my stuff or whatever. I don't care.
New merch coming.
New merch coming. Yeah, I'll post that up.
I saw a
soon.
preview of some of it. You're gonna want some of the stuff that's coming.
It's probably the sickest thing I've done next to the rolling papers, but it looks even cleaner.
Yes.
The
It's
king
pretty
of
cool.
merch.
I want.
Yeah.
I want some of it.
Yeah,
So
you're not getting any.
Yeah.
'cause you don't come to shows. So
all good.
Fuck you.
I participate in other ways.
Yeah, no, you'll get one. But yeah, that's
See.
it. Do you think of anything else? Anything?
Don't look
Anyone?
for me.
Anything?
I don't want to be found. I'm right here. You
Anything?
can only get me here on this show.
Jason's last name is you're gay. That's it. Thank you guys for listening. And hey, give us a follow on social media. Help us drive up the charts. Leave us a comment or a 5-star rating wherever you can. And other than that, suck it easy, nerds. Bye.